Introduce yourself, please. Take my mic and my voice.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. I think very well explained with regard to the spirituality that ours is a country where spirituality lies. But where do you see, because today all Indians from all corners, we have gathered to receive award which is named as Pride of India Award. So we are a hand of people here who are representing and have brought laurels to the country on specific and respective affairs of theirs. Where do you see in 2047 our country stand, and whether do you see any opportunity where Westerners could be learning from our country? Thank you.
Very brief quip on that. I think education is always a two-way traffic. We need to learn from them a lot, in as much as they need to learn the openness of mind from us. But on that question, where do I see ourselves in 2047, you said? I don't know if the world exists at all. The way we are going, the belligerent way, somebody needs to press the button, and I think that's the end of news for all of us. So if that doesn't happen, then we will perhaps meet in 1947. And the way it's going, I think better than me are the three speakers, and I'll ask them to now react to that. Where do you see 2047?
Yeah, I am a positive person, so I believe that by 2047, India will be a leader in the globe. India will have a developed nation category. India will have the technology to solve the societal problems, and harmony that prevails in India, that will be multiple by 2047. Not only in terms of harmony, in terms of societal behavior, economic collaborations, and the international fraternity, the brotherhood, whatever India believes in terms of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that will be the voice of the globe by 2047. But however, to do that, to achieve that, there will be first and foremost requirement, that is to establish ourselves as an independent nation in all aspects, with respect to all economic aspects, technological aspects, and every human being in the India at first should feel proud to be a part of India. And technology will play a dominant role. As I was telling in the first intervention, that technology is key to success. It will remain as key to success by 2047 also. And India has demonstrated, as Chairperson explained to the first question from our friend, that India has demonstrated its knowledge from very early days. And knowledge will be the key by 2047. Knowledge will be the key word for solve all the problems of the society utilizing the technology and tools. So at the same time, with the threats, I will complete the question what you asked me. The threats in the sense that the way in which the society is moving forward, it will be complete digital society. The dependence of the society over the digital technology will increase ever and ever. It will be enhanced, and sometimes that may lead to some kind of new problems which will be rising up, and that is to be taken care of. The other problem which I was talking about at that time, that the way in which we have come off so far, there is some kind of imbalance in the flow. And India, to a large extent, has been trying to balance it. But however, still, we have also imbalanced ourselves while talking of the economy, which Chairperson talking about, which is mainly dependent on the manufacturing economy in terms of the local economy. And I feel by 2047, we'll make the correction in our goal and roadmaps. And the threat due to the climate change, which is well evident in terms of the current situations, will be tackled. Just imagine, we have the analysis, there are the projections, just few years back, that the temperature will reach 2 degrees Celsius by 2100. But the way in which the temperature has increased and global warming has been realized, now it has been modified in COP26 and it is told that we can achieve that by next few decades. If that happens, so what will happen to the various aspects and the impacts? So I was talking about the disasters. The frequency of intensive duration and disaster will increase, and hence the losses will increase. So how to tackle that? What will happen to our adaptation strategies, which we planned earlier? So therefore, the technology and the process, policy, planning, interventions also changes over the period of time. So therefore, we should not have only one goal and strategy for 2047. Just like for the climate change, we have got different scenarios. We should also prepare different types of scenarios, technological solutions, and that can be adapted and mitigated at the time to come. So thank you.
Always a plan B, always a plan B, Mr. Raju.
Yeah, I agree with what Dr. Mahapatra said, that we'll be also one of the developed nation, but for that, as Chairperson has mentioned, that actions, and like Anshuman said, sustainable development, health, all this plays a role and government has to play its own role. And then, but it is a big country, the government itself will not alone will help, and everybody has to contribute towards that for the developed nation. I think
So maybe I'll just add to it in a different way. So possibly I'll see India where you can just in 2047 open your tap and directly drink water. Go out in the air and you can just feel that it's as good as pure air and not feel the pollution of carbon dioxide and soot in your lungs. And possibly don't see the kind of wastewater based health and hazards that you see around to be not there. It's very much possible. I have to say one thing. This is not just an aspiration that one should have as a citizen. I think we all have to contribute towards it. And that's the most important thing. We should not only say that government has to do. It's all that we have to contribute towards it. As long as we can be committed to that, I can guarantee you that India will become the developed nation with all that we have said to be there by then.
I took the words out for me that India would be what Indians do. And I told you I'll end with a practical exercise which I begin now, and that will be my concluding remark. Please raise your hand. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you believe the right is right or left is right. Raise any hand that you think should be raised. All of us, let's try this exercise. Please raise your hand. Raise it high. Now, form a circle here. Form a circle here. And bring it down to your chin. I said chin. Action is more important than words. Right? That's the note that Indians must remember. The chin is here. I said chin, you stuck here because you depend on the government. You must make India, India.
Sir, one thing, we are closely following you, observing you. That is the reason we have brought it here, because not that we are just...
You are a leader of your own. You must have a mind of your own.
No.
I think I'll ask...
one more thing, sir.
Yes.
Among the Panchendriyas, whenever we are doing any activity, it will be focusing on the one which is related to. So when we are watching you more, our eyes are more focusing on you than ears. So that's why we have followed you to do this. Only if we close the eyes and listen to you, then we will never do it like this.
Yes.
We will take it to chin only.
That's why the rishis told us to shut our eyes and meditate. Interesting.
We are not at meditation.
Okay, on from behalf of Mr. Mahapatra, Raju and Anshuman, my friend, we are signing off and wish you all the luck and togetherness and love for seeing a brighter India and a great friendship with Russia.
It was our pleasure to listen to such a resourceful discussion. Thank you very much to all the dignitaries in the panel discussion. Now it's time for felicitation of our honorable guests. May I request Mr. Arindam Ray, Director Academic Affairs, SAIARD, to please felicitate our honorable guest, Dr. S.K. Mukherjee.
Notice I've got a memorial. Dear ones.
May I request Dr. Aparna Bera, Vice Chairman, SAIARD, to please felicitate our honorable guest, Dr. Mrityunjay Mahapatra.
Thank you for bearing out with us so long.
I would also request her to felicitate our honorable guest, Dr. P.L.N. Raju. I would request Dr. Vishwajit Roy Chaudhary, Chairman, SAIARD. I would request Dr. Vishwajit Roy Chaudhary, Chairman, SAIARD, to felicitate our honorable guest, Mr. Anshuman. I would request all the dignitaries to take their seats in the front row. We are glad to announce that South Asian Institute of Advanced Research and Development is signing today a cooperation agreement with the International Diplomatic Club Amicability, Russia. May I request Dr. Sergey, President, International Diplomatic Club, Russia, to come on the dais. Dr. Vishwajit Roy Chaudhary, Chairman, SAIARD. Mr. Ashish Deep Verma, Advocate, Supreme Court of India and President of International Diplomatic Club, Amicability, Russia. And Dr. Aparna Bera, Vice President, SAIARD. I would request the students of IIGST to provide the files for signing up the agreement. Mr. Ashish Deep Verma is an advocate of Supreme Court of India and
I'm not the president of the club.
and he is the legal advisor of the International Diplomatic Club Amicability, Russia. It is an honor for us, the SAIARD members, today for the cooperation agreement that is going to be happening.